Yo, it's Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, going to be predicting the game between them and the Cleveland Browns happening Monday Night Football Week 5. This is an exciting matchup. I've been waiting for this for a long time now. Both teams have something to prove, especially the 49ers because they're currently 3-0, the only undefeated team in the NFC. They want to prove that their winning streak is not a fluke, and they're going to be facing a pretty good team, in my opinion, in the Cleveland Browns, the biggest test so far out of the 4 weeks because the past couple of games they've been okay. They have been really the biggest test, but with the Cleveland Browns, with all the stuff that they're doing, I think it's a really good test for the 49ers. Going to be talking about that. Should be a fun time. Monday Night Football prime time. I can't wait to watch this, and hopefully the 49ers, they can come out on top because hey, I'm making videos about them. If they win, makes me happy. If not, that makes me sad. Gonna get to the video, but before I do, please like and subscribe. That's gonna help out a lot. Let's just get this video started. 49ers versus Cleveland Browns prediction. Who is going to win Monday Night Football? Okay, so prediction. Who am I going to go with for this game? Well, before I do that, I want to do a quick tailored tape for what happened last week for each team. The 49ers, they're coming off a bye week, week 4, so nothing really happening there. They pretty much got a victory just because they were able to rest, and some players actually going to be coming back, which I'll be talking about in a second. The Cleveland Browns, they played the Baltimore Ravens, their AFC North rival, and they ended up winning 40-25. A pretty decisive victory, in my opinion. The Ravens were flying high. Now they're flying low right now. Right now, Baker Mayfield is looking really dangerous, and he had a nice few Rex Ryan or whatever talking about being overrated and what have you. So this is what it is, but that is their problem to handle. Browns, nice win. I think they're currently 2-2 right now, and they're going to try to make it 3-2. Let's get to it right now. So who am I going to pick for this game? I want to talk about some matchups that I think is really important. I feel like the 49ers offensive line, or defensive line I should say, with Bosa and company versus the Browns offensive line. And as we all know, Cleveland's offensive line, they are not really the best. I mean, they've been kind of okay protecting Baker, but at the same time, he's been taking a pounding. He got like the 4th most sacks in the NFL right now in terms of quarterbacks getting hit and what have you. So that's not really good. Hopefully our defensive line can keep it up like they have been for the past couple of weeks. They've been very vicious on the offensive line and against the quarterbacks as well, like Jameis, Andy Dalton, and Mason Rudolph. So hopefully they can keep it up against Baker Mayfield. We'll see then, but it's going to be a difficult test, I would say. Another difficult test for the 49ers is the secondary versus their wide receiving core, Jarvis Landry. I do not know if he's going to be playing this game. He did suffer a concussion on Sunday. His status is questionable. We'll see what happens during concussion protocol. Odell Beckham, I mean, he's a pretty good wide receiver. I think everyone knows him. He can be a diva sometimes, but it is what it is. He's a great receiver. The one thing the 49ers need to do is do a lot of trash talking to Odell. If you get under his skin, he will not perform as well. Trust me. I mean, you look a couple years ago when Odell faced Josh Norman when he was in Carolina. He got under his skin completely, and he went over the edge. It was not a good day for him. The 49ers can kind of get him over the edge a little bit. I don't know if any of the 49er players are really into trash talking, maybe except Richard, but other than that, they can just get under his skin a little bit, then you can throw his game off just a little bit, and we've seen that for the past couple of years when he was a New York Giant. Some other things the 49ers need to do, they need to clean up the turnovers. That's a very big issue that they had against the Steelers. 2 interceptions and 3 fumbles, botched snaps, whatever you want to call it. I think it's 2 botched snaps and 1 fumble. That was not good. Hopefully they clean that up. If they could do that, then really they could win any game, to be honest with you. They could beat the Browns, they could beat the Rams, they can beat the Seattle Seahawks, as long as they take care of the football, because they are a good team in my opinion. They're 3-0 for a reason. And if they could just clean up the stuff like that, then I believe the 49ers, they could be one of the best teams in the NFC. They still got to keep playing. I know it's a small sample size, but if they could beat the Cleveland Browns, I think they can be known as a legit contenders for the playoffs this year and hopefully the Super Bowl. It's the little stuff like that what separates from the really good teams and the really bad teams, is just turnovers and penalties and what have you. So I hope they worked on that during the offseason. Some players coming back: Tevin Coleman, Jalen Hurd, running back / wide receiving combo. Hurd's going to make his regular season debut as a rookie. I can't wait to see what he does. He's probably going to be a red zone threat. He's a big dude. So Cleveland, hope you guys are ready for him. Interesting matchups. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. But if I had to pick a team, time to pick a team right now. Who to pick? To be honest with you, I might pick the Cleveland Browns to win this game. Yeah, that's right. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm picking the 49ers to win this game. I think with the momentum that they have coming off a bye week, that really helps out a lot. Players coming back, I think this is a pretty good win for the 49ers. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Hopefully it's not going to be something like the 49ers versus the Bengals. That was not a good game at all to watch. I was kind of bored, to be honest with you. But hey, it's nice to win. I think it's going to be a nail-to-nail wire. I don't think it's going to be as many turnovers that they had against the Steelers last week. That was not a good day. So I think they're going to be cleaning that up definitely. For me, the 49ers, I think the defensive defensive line is probably the biggest X factor for this. If they can just punish the offensive line, they can throw everything off on the offense. And also, you got to contain Nick Chubb. He's a pretty good running back as well. Defensive line, our whole defense in general, the secondary has a little bit of concerns, but I think they can do all right job against Odell and company. Offensively, if they can just clean the turnovers up, then they'll be good because Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius. And so far for this whole season, he's been calling a pretty masterful game for the most part. I expect him to do really well. Coaching, I have to give the edge to Kyle Shanahan, as I said in my last video, because he knows offense like crazy. Kitchens, he's kind of unproven. I know he got a nice win against Baltimore, but we still need to see more of a sample size to really put him as a great coach. Not yet. Until he plays more games, I can do that. But for right now, since he's really new, I can't really give an answer for that right now. 49ers, Browns, picking the 49ers to win this game. If I had to pick a final score, I would pick 30-27 San Francisco. I think it's going to be a fun game. Hopefully you guys are ready for this. I'm definitely ready for this. It's going to be a nice close game in my opinion. If not, then, well, I'm wrong, I guess. But anyways, that's it, guys. Wanted to do this video real quick. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Let's do it. Please let me know what your predictions are for this game. I like to hear what you guys say in the comments below. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help me out a lot. Share this content with other people. That's going to help me out a lot as well. I'll be catching you guys up probably on the Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. Then, whenever you see a video, that's the next time you'll see me. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.